The girl who appeared suddenly seemed both dangerous and enigmatic, but she still showed us care. Though we never met before, she knew us like the back of her hand. She is an aspect of March 7th who appears as a savior in life and death situations, and for unknown reasons, she calls herself Evernight. Is she a friend or foe? Where did she come from? Where will she go? Confusion and suspicion tangle with the truths in our hearts. What exactly happened to March 7th? On today's Keeping Up with Star Rail, let's try to break through the fog and see what kind of terror, terrific surprises Evernight will bring us.
Terror?
No. Almost said my thoughts out loud.
It's okay to see what's on your mind. Pouring your heart out is your style of hosting.
As long as you're okay with it. Then let's unravel the truth behind the mysterious Evernight.
I will do my best to help, but to be honest, I also don't know a whole lot.
Evernight is an ice character on the path of remembrance, and she seems completely different from the March 7th we all know.
Even though her personality seems a bit different, some of her features are still the same as before.
Such as?
She still loves coordinating her outfits, but the style has changed a bit.
Thinking back to when March 7th was on the show, she always tried to take pictures during the live combat videos. When Evernight uses her basic attack, she will deal ice damage based on her max HP to one designated enemy. When Evernight enters combat, uses her skill, or uses her ultimate, she will summon the Memo Sprite Eevee. When summoned, Eevee immediately takes action.
If we could talk to these jellyfish, maybe we could find out what happened to her.
You'd have to understand animal language. Doesn't seem easy.
Don't worry. I understand their hearts.
Wow, I knew Mr. Don Hung was talented, but I didn't think he could talk to animals too. No wonder we hit it off so well. Eevee is immune to all crowd control debuffs and has a higher chance of being targeted. While Eevee is on the field, it increases damage dealt by itself and Evernight. Whenever Evernight or Eevee's HP drops, their crit damage increases for a set number of turns, and they both gain 1 point of Memoria. When Evernight uses her skill, she will consume a certain amount of HP instead of skill points. She also gains some Memoria points with her skill and boosts the crit damage of all ally Memo Sprites for several turns. If the Memo Sprite Eevee is on the field, its HP will be healed by a certain amount. If Eevee is not on the field, it will be summoned instead. When Memoria exceeds a certain amount, Evernight will dispel and become immune to all crowd control debuffs, and Eevee will immediately take action if it's on the field. After immediately taking action, Eevee deals ice damage based on its max HP to one designated enemy and all other enemies. This attack consumes all of Eevee's HP and all Memoria. The more Memoria consumed, the higher the damage. Eevee then leaves the field. When Eevee leaves the field, Evernight's speed is increased until the start of her next turn.
Are these Memo Sprites working for some common goal?
Why don't you take this window of opportunity to talk to the jellyfish, Mr. Donna? Oh no, wait, the window's pretty short. Evernight's ultimate summons Eevee and causes Eevee to deal ice damage to all enemies. And Evernight also enters the darkest riddle state. In this state, she and Eevee deal more damage and are immune to all crowd control debuffs and increased damage taken by all enemies. While in the darkest riddle state, Evernight will gain additional memorial points when she uses her skill, and her ultimate can charge up darkest riddle.
She seems good at using various means to extend her advantage and doubling that with her friends.
Wow, seems like Evernight is an excellent friend then.
That presupposes she is our friend.
Eevee consumes 1 point of Darkest Riddle when using the Memo Sprite skill, Dream Dissolving is due. If Darkest Riddle points are 0 when Evernight's turn begins, she will exit the state. When Eevee's turn begins, it prioritizes dealing ice damage based on its max HP to Evernight's last attack target. If Evernight has Memoria at this time, Eevee will deal additional damage. The more Memoria there is, the higher the extra damage. After Eevee attacks, Evernight gains a certain amount of Memoria. Huh. It seems like she has a deep relationship with these jellyfish.
It needs further investigation.
After unlocking a certain trace, Evernight regenerates some energy at the start of combat and gains some Memoria. When she or any ally Memo Sprite, including Eevee, uses an ability, she gains 1 point of Memoria and regenerates a certain amount of energy. After unlocking another of Evernight's traces, if there are other Remembrance teammates on the team, her skill effect of increasing ally Memo Sprite's crit damage will be further enhanced. The more teammates on the path of Remembrance, the more buffs this effect provides. During exploration, Evernight's technique will give the entire team's Memo Sprites the crit damage boost from her skill after entering the next battle and also grant a certain amount of Memoria. In summary, there are 2 aspects to Evernight's core mechanism. The first is that she boosts the entire team's Memo Sprite crit damage without consuming skill points. After unlocking specific traces, the more teammates on the path of Remembrance there are, the bigger the extra buffs are. The second aspect is that she quickly stacks Memoria through various means. When Memoria reaches a certain threshold, Eevee will deal damage to enemies. I have some rare combat footage of Evernight here. Don't say it was me who showed it to you.
Thank you. Now I can come up with a strategy in advance.
Evernight uses her technique and enters battle, increasing the crit damage of allied Memo Sprites. Without further ado, the summoned Eevee attacks the enemy, adding to Evernight's Memoria. Evernight launches her skill. This restores a certain amount of Eevee's HP, refreshes the number of turns the allied Memo Sprite's crit damage boost is active for, and further increases Memoria. With Memoria now full, she consumes all Memoria and HP to inflict heavy losses on the enemy. Casts Sanupa gains charge, and Evernight's energy is fully regenerated. She launches her ultimate and enters the darkest real estate, clearing the field with ease, and Eevee welcomes a second wave of enemies with pure punishment. The teammate uses their skill, causing Evernight's HP to fluctuate and Memoria to increase. The enemy resists when Eevee is on the attack, making the most of the still active darkest riddle state. Evernight promptly uses her skill. Memoria points quickly accumulate until full, and Eevee takes an extra action, savagely bombarding the enemy. The teammate launches their ultimate, and with skilled coordination from the entire team, the enemy's assault grinds to a halt. And that's a wrap. Woo. Today's been exhausted. I'm out of breath.
Is something wrong?
Mr. Don Hung, do you not feel tired too? Just go lie down and go back to sleep.
Who's there?
I wanted to create the perfect guest experience for you and your memory. Didn't think you'd resist this much. Don't worry, try again. Time to clock in.
Wait! Hey! No one wants to go to work twice! Oh, terrific surprises Evernight will bring us!
Terror?
No!